So we recently completed a small live streaming setup for a local church ministry, and I just want to take you on a tour throughout the church and show you what we installed. But before we get to the actual walking tour, let me show you the equipment that we used. So as you can see in this setup, at the heart, we're using an A10 Mini Pro ISO switcher, a PTZOptics joystick G4 controller to control the PTZOptics cameras. So we're using two different models. We're using a PTZOptics 20 times zoom and a PTZOptics 30 times zoom. The 30 times zoom is in the rear of the church. And the church had an existing GoPro that was being used as the altar camera, and we're going to keep that one in place. And then a laptop and a multi-view monitor. We're using a Scepter 24-inch monitor. So now let's get on to the walking tour and show you how we installed it and some of the challenges we incurred. So at the heart of the system, you can see we have the Blackmagic A10 Mini Pro ISO switcher. There are the four inputs we discussed previously. Plus we have a line in coming from the main audio system into mic 1, which is set to line in the ATEM software control. Here you're looking at an SDI to HDMI converter, and we'll talk about that in a bit. We also installed the PTZOptics G4 joystick controller to control the cameras over the network. You have control of the pan and zoom speed, the iris. We have a gain control, white balance control, and exposure control. Then this knob here, you can zoom in and zoom out, as well as the main joystick gives you pan, tilt, and zoom control. And then you have all your button presets for camera composition. Here's the ATEM multi-view, and then our computer for graphics and software control. Looking at the main camera, this is the 30 times zoom, and the cables go down behind the woodwork. The network cable goes into the network closet right behind the camera. Let's just take a quick look at the distance. We're about 90 to 95 feet away from the altar. This was an old PTZ camera that we replaced. We ran an SDI cable, custom length, down across the front of the altar and into the live streaming location. Here we're looking at the side altar camera. Now on the left, you can see the old security camera they were using for live streaming. That is the 20 times zoom up on the top of the ledge there. A rear look at that camera, you can see how we mounted it. We have an HDMI cable and the network cable going directly through the wall into the live streaming setup. This is the GoPro altar cam that they wanted to keep in place. So all we did was reroute the cabling. It's an HDMI cable going into an Ethernet converter. We ran the Ethernet cable down under the floor. Now we have an extra cable there in case we ever need to do another pull, but we went under the floor to a space behind this wall. We ran behind the wall and up, and then across behind this wall through the drop ceiling and down into the live streaming room. So now we're just looking at some of the actual footage from the PTZOptics cameras. Now don't mind my camera control. I'm a little jerky on the zooms right now, but I just wanted to show you the pan tilt features and the zoom features. This is the 20 times zoom from the side of the altar looking at the back of the church. Again, please excuse my zoom smoothness or lack thereof. And at this point, we are pretty much fully zoomed in at 20 times. Now we're looking at the rear main camera. This is the 30 times PTZOptics camera. And I'm zooming all the way out just to show you the distance from the altar. I believe I hit a preset here just to get back to the main shot, and then we're going to zoom all the way in, and you can actually see the writing on one of the paintings, clear as day. So I hope you enjoyed that little walkthrough of the live streaming setup that we installed for the local ministry. It was a fun installation, and I have to tell you, I really am impressed with the PTZOptics cameras and the joystick controller. So if you like this video, please go ahead and give it a thumbs up. Be sure to check out some of the other videos that I have listed here up above. Please remember to subscribe, like, and share this video. And I want to thank you, as I do in every video, for using the Amazon affiliate links. I know they don't change your price, but they do help out the channel. My name is Tony with Quick Tech Solutions. As always, please stay safe. Thank you all for watching, and we'll see you next time. And as always, I'd like to thank our Patreon supporters. And if you would like to help support the channel, there's links to the Patreon page and PayPal down in the video description.